the heartbreaking murder of Brenda Powell, and the shocking truth about who was behind it.
She's on the ground. So there's...
Who is it?
My mom!
I don't know. We just got
dad. I'm the dad.
Okay,
Sydney.
what's...
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Daddy!
Well, really bad news. Your wife passed away.
What happened?
I don't think someone broke into the house. I don't know if your wife and daughter got into an argument, got physical. I mean, the window was broken, but there's no forced entry into the house. Did your wife and daughter ever have like really heated arguments?
No. This is not possible. Clearly, they think Sydney did this. Alice, too. She's going to jail forever. Wife's dead.
It began like so many emergencies: a frantic call, a dispatcher asking for an address, and sirens slicing through a quiet March night in Ohio. When officers arrived at the Powell home, they stepped into chaos. A woman found collapsed on the kitchen floor, a heavy iron skillet nearby, and blood everywhere.
Hacker police! Hacker police! Where's your mom at? Okay, stay right here.
No, there's so much blood. No, please!
Man!
She's really going now! No!
Stop!
We gotta figure out what's going on.
Can you sit down?
R9, get that 32 rolling here quick. We got a female down, blood all over the place. Sergeant Smart, you just got a crime scene. Take her outside.
You got it.
Oh, she's blood all over. I don't know if she's breathing. Secure the scene. She looks like a 22. She looks like she's been down for a while. There's blood all over the place. There's a knife by her head and stuff like that. There's a huge pool of blood. No, I think she just walked in on it. There's a broken window in the back. So if you can just put up some crime scene tape. As soon as AFD gets here, they're going to pronounce her, I'm sure.
Paramedics rushed Brenda to hospital. She would not survive. Standing in the yard was Brenda's daughter, Sydney, caught, dazed, telling police an intruder broke in through the back window, attacked her mother, and fled.
We heard a bang, and she told me to get out. And then I heard screaming, so I came back, and she was on the ground.
Okay, you heard a
I ran
bang.
out back. There was a bang, someone broken.
What is your name?
Sydney.
Are you cut?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're cut
I
somewhere.
don't think so.
Yeah, your hand.
No, I was helping her. I grabbed her.
All right, stop.
I grabbed the knife.
She even impersonated Brenda on a phone call to a college professor to buy time. It was a frantic scene, but the detectives would quickly spot a series of details that didn't line up. Blood on the outside of the window, a stage set after the fact, not the signs of a stranger forcing entry. Little pieces of the story would begin to form a very different picture.
Looking through here, I can see pictures. And there's a whole basement set up for what looks to be.
Yep, hey, sorry, I'll call you right back. Bye. All right, let me go report that.
Yeah, there's got one man. It's probably her brother.
Well, I'll see if we can find out who else lives here.
To the world, Sydney had seemed like a normal college student, switching majors, working part-time, laughing with friends. But friends and families would tell detectives a different truth. Sydney had been struggling, anxious, withdrawn, and, as investigators later learned, secretly dismissed from college weeks earlier. She told two stories, one to friends, one to her parents. Both were half-truths. Detectives began to ask, when does pressure become breaking point? And could a troubled mind explain what happened that night? The turning point came with the forensics. The medical examiner would document catastrophic blunt force trauma, the kind delivered with a heavy object, and over 30 stab wounds to Brenda's neck. This was no opportunistic robber. This was personal, sustained violence. Police also examined the broken window and the blood pattern. The evidence said the window had blood on the outside, meaning it was likely broken after Brenda had already bled. The phone call to the professor, the voice impersonating Brenda, and a trail of small lies led detectives down one inevitable path. Sydney's defense was later claimed that she blacked out, that she remembered nothing, and that her actions were the product of a dissociative episode. She even pleaded insanity, but the prosecution painted another portrait, a deliberate, violent act followed by an attempt to stage the scene and hide the truth. Jurors weighed the physical evidence, the blunt force trauma, the stab wounds, the staged window, the impersonated phone call against the claim of loss of memory. In the end, they convicted Sydney Powell, 2 counts of murder, felonious assault, and tampering with evidence. A family torn apart, a community stunned. For Steve Powell, the father who walked into his home that night, grief and disbelief arrived side by side, his wife murdered, his daughter the accused. For friends who tried to help, the truth was a shock. The warning signs were quiet, private, and easy to miss. This case is a stark reminder. Turmoil can hide behind smiles, and the closest people to us can also be those we least expect to hurt us. For investigators, it was a small forensic details, the blood pattern, the phone call, the lies, that turned confusion into conviction. She tried to silence one voice forever, but another voice, a phone call, and the evidence would not be silenced. Justice came, but it could never bring back Brenda Powell. If this story shocked you, and it should, make it count. Subscribe to Crazy Real Life now. Hit like if you want more real investigations like this. Comment below what detail surprised you the most. Share this video because the quieter the warning signs, the more voices we need. See you in the next investigation.